Hello everybody and welcome back to another part of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. In the last part we just fought off an attempt to kill us on the way to Redcliffe. And we also picked up a party member while we were doing that. Which, not very many people like this guy, and I don't really like him that much either, but I wanted to show you how to get all of the party members during this playthrough, so you know what, whatever. Might as well. There's a tripwire right over here that I didn't trip while I was in combat, and I don't really want to trip now. I might be gone. Is there anybody else to loot? Huh. Oh, we'll just get this death route really quick, and then we'll leave. Actually, before we leave, we should level up Morgan. Let's see here. She's now level 7. Only 3 attributes, so we only missed 1 level up with her. So let's do a magic, and another magic, and a willpower. There you go. And she's got 1 spell. Now she can use frost weapons, which would be very helpful, but personally I think that what should I use? She could use a heal, actually. Let's use heal. That's always really helpful to have on everybody, all your mages, just in case Wind dies. Okay, let's go to Redcliffe. I believe there's usually only like 1 combat per travel, depending, and if there's any. If there's a combat, there's usually only 1 at the max. So, let's see what's going on here, and why we can't travel directly to the castle. It's a pretty big castle.
Can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
Let me guess. You're Nate. No, I'm not gonna like this, am I?
I don't know. I doubt it. I've never liked it, that's for sure. Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Arl Eamon exactly?
Why? Are you his son?
No, I'm not his son. I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Arl Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
Wow. What? You don't think you might have told me this before?
How? When would I say that? Oh, by the way, King Marek had sex with a servant and she produced a bastard son. That's me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
I think I understand.
Oh, good. I'm glad. It's not like I got special treatment for it anyhow. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
I'm not liking her very much. What an awful thing to do to a child.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence. I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall. And it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
But you're an heir to the throne, right?
Let's hope not. I'm the son of a commoner and a Grey Warden to boot. It was made very clear to me early on that there was no room for me raising any rebellions or such nonsense. And that's fine by me. Now, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
And what does that make me?
Some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Welcome to the club.
Awesome. Okay, well, if you didn't notice when he was talking about that necklace that he threw at the wall and it blew into a million pieces or whatever he said, that's a clue about what you should really look for in the dungeon, because you can find his item that begins his quest. And it just happened to be that.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
I'm on important business. I need to see Arl Eamon.
The Arl? Then you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
Heard what?
We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
I agree.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
No Arl? What happened to Arl Eamon? What is going on?
He's deathly ill. And we don't even know if he's still alive. We haven't heard from the castle in days. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arl Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Sweet. Okay, so... Actually, sweet, not sweet. Great. So the guy we came here to meet is deathly sick, and we can't even get to him because we have to help this village. Awesome. It actually is really fun. I enjoy this chapter so much.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
It's pretty sad
Still
how I knew
alive,
it was
yes.
Alistair.
Though I'm just
from
as
mud.
surprised about that as you are, believe me.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
Why? What has Logan said about us?
That Loghain pulled out his own men in order to save them. That Kaelin risked the entire nation's safety in the name of glory. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother? Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
Not things. Oh no. I can help you drive them back.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
You will...
Thank you. Thank you. This
You will
means
quickly
more
learn.
to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Okay, what I was gonna say is you will quickly learn that Morrigan will dislike every good thing you do, every moral thing you do. And anything that seems immoral to you, she will be happy with you for doing. She's like the opposite. The opposites, pretty much, is how it works with her. But I'm on my way.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
So let's go help these villagers. Morgan disapproves by 5, but everybody else approves.
I'm scared, Mother.
What does she say?
I'm so scared. Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Are you alright? Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere. And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Don't worry. I'll look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him.
Silence, girl. You want the children to
Okay,
hear
and that's
you?
the timer. So I will see you guys in the next part. Thanks for watching.